Hey guys, it's me, and today I am back. Yes, I've been gone for a while again. It is time for my annual monthly return to making videos on this channel. I thought that I would do something a little bit different today though. Today we're still doing a reaction video, but instead of just reacting to an individual song or individual video, we're reacting to an entire album today. Yes. I've always been curious about doing like a full album reaction video for quite some time now. Just never really had a really good opportunity or chance to do so, and never really knew what release to do this for. But since I'm so behind on reaction videos and I love Blackbriar so much, I thought, you know what? Let's just react to the whole album. Because I've only done one reaction video to one song off this album, and that is for Floriography. And that is it. And that was like shortly after that song and video came out. But today we're going to be reacting to the entirety of their new album, 1,000 Little Deaths. Now I have done my due diligence to avoid everything in relation to this album. The only song I have heard all the way through has been Floriography. I did try to film a reaction video for I Buried Us, but not even halfway into me reacting to the music video, I ran out of space on my camera. And so I had to scrap that video entirely because of that, and because I just didn't have enough time to refilm it. And yeah, I'm excited. I love this band so much. They're one of my favorites. I got to see them live last year when they made their US debut, when they came to Atlanta, when they toured with Battle Beast. It was absolutely magical. I loved it so much. We're gonna go ahead and dive on into this because, like I said, it's gonna be a long video. We're gonna be here for a while. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna be doing this in terms of editing. I don't know if I'm gonna do like jump cut editing or if I'm just gonna let it just go all the way through. I don't know. I will figure it out while I'm editing. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do so, if you guys are new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. And also while I'm down there, definitely give me a thumbs up because that'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, which are my Twitter and Instagram, but I really only use Instagram these days. I mean that I don't use it that often, so follow me on other platforms if you wish. But there's also a link to my beauty, fashion, and lifestyle channel, so definitely check me out there if you're interested in that, because I do post there as often as I do over here. Do with that information as you will. First song that we're going to be checking out is going to be Bluebeard's Chamber. And oh, by the way, we're also going to be reacting to the songs in order of track listing on the album. And there's either going to be a music video that we're watching or a lyric video that's going to be up on the screen. Hopefully all my batteries survive. So let's get started with Bluebeard's Chamber. That's right, I forgot that Ollie and Deanna are guests in this video. They are collecting all of these epic women within the metal scene in this video. I believe her name is Maya. I'm pretty sure her name is Maya. She's in a band called, I think it's called Forever Still, but I know that she's mostly working with Merker these days.
It spreads with every touch. I'm covered in blood. Oh, I've ruined it. And as a breaks your finger, and Pandora opened the box. I got inside through the chamber, which forcefully woke me up. And as psyche shone a light to see what she could not. I got inside through the chamber, which forcefully woke me up.
That is a gorgeous start to the album. So haunting, just pure dreary gothic metal. I love it. I love it. Like it gives me the kind of vibes of like the gothic metal bands that I just love and hold dear so much to me, which is like that era of gothic metal that came about from Norway in like the mid 90s and into like the early 2000s. Like bands like Tristania, Serenia, Trail of Tears, Sense-A-Type Beloved, Mortal Love, The Third and Immortal. Like it has that very like heavy gothic literature vibe and sound to it. And it's just, oh, that was a gorgeous opener. Now let's check out the second song, which is our first lyric video for this, which is for The Hermit and the Lover. By the way, there might be times where I might be looking away from the screen. I might be just checking my phone, by the way, throughout this. If it's like a music video, obviously it's gonna have my full attention. Lyric videos, I might step away a little bit, so just keep that in mind.
You walked in like untrue love. With every footstep, the floor would squeak. I was hiding behind the curtain, as if we were playing hide and seek. You called us the hermit and the lover. You'd find me, it's in
again, something that I've always talked about with these guys is that they really know how to create really good atmosphere. And so far this release, I know we're just 2 songs in, but so far this release has a very like broody kind of atmosphere, which I'm really enjoying so far. I just like a really dark atmosphere, okay? And so far it's really helping to like build that up and everything. And so yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's really pretty. Also, I really like I know it's not a live brass section, but I still appreciate the incorporations of like more brass sounding instruments for the orchestrations. I love a good brass section in the symphonic elements of songs and everything. So yeah, like I believe the album's called Flames of Deliverance from Genus Ordinis Dei. That particular album, the brass section is just impeccable. If you've never listened to it, definitely check it out. One of the things that I love about like a good brass section with metal music and just symphonic metal in general is like when that brass section is just so low and intense that you can just feel it in your balls. Like, it's just so good. Before we dive into this third song, I do want to mention, if I do look away and everything, just know that I'm still paying attention to music, obviously. I meant to say this before, but this is generally how I check out new releases. Normally, I just play them while I'm in my car on my way to and from work. Even though I'm not really paying attention to the screen and I'm doing like other things, this is how I generally listen to new releases anyways. And besides, this is a first impressions thing. I'm not reviewing the release by any means, because in order to do that, I will have to listen to this about maybe like 5 times at least, because I already know I'm gonna love this release. I love these guys. I love these guys. I'm probably gonna listen to it about 5-10 times in a row before I move on to the next release to check out. Anyways, okay, coming up with the third track off of the album. This is for The Fossilized Widow, and this does have a music video, so I'm gonna be paying attention to the screen this time. This atmosphere. Like, I can feel hairs all over my body just standing up, including my head. It's just, energy in this is so lovely.
true and get a glimpse of the fuzzy lights. Had frozen to the friendship. Her eyes fixated on the letters of the alphabet. Oh, I've got nothing to do but scream at the rafters, trying to reach you in the hereafter. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but scream at the rafters, searching for you. Bloodshot eyes, hysterical laughter. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but scream at the rafters, searching for a glimpse of you.
The whole vibe of this song and music video is just like so dark and spooky and just just so wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, so now we got another lyric video here. This is for My Lonely Crusade. Is Yost Vandenbroek still their producer? I wonder if he's still their producer.
Deprived me of my freedom and crown, then telling me to calm myself down, making
Yep.
my way through town.
Still Yost.
Spreading propaganda and lies while locking me up inside, telling me I've completely lost my mind. I have a temper, I have a rage, loving you madly from inside my cage, where I'm the leader of my lonely crusade. I'm truly mad for loving you, for you left me here moping in solitude. I'm left to the mercy of you. You made it look so easy, dismissing my emotions as insanity, while you were out starting wars, pushing holes, slamming doors. Now you're slowly killing me. I'm legally dead. You made it look so easy, but I am not dead yet. Oh, you're slowly killing me. I'm legally dead. You made it look so easy, but I am not dead yet. I am not dead
Okay. Was not expecting that to happen?
Everything I do or say is twisted in some kind of way. While you were out starting wars, punching holes, slamming doors.
So far, I feel like this is the most like traditional Blackbriar song off the album. I feel like this and The Hermit and the Lover have been the most traditional so far for them, but even still, they are adding in elements to this to keep it fresh. Like, I was not expecting like that scream to happen, and that was a really fun little touch there. And honestly, we're about to be halfway into the album and everything. We're about to check out song number 5, which is Floriography, which I already am familiar with because I did a reaction video to this already. I can go ahead and say this now that we are halfway into the album and I know like song number 5 already. This is like probably their darkest release they've done so far. Like in terms of like atmosphere and vibe. Like in the past they'll throw in some songs that are like a little bit more like fun, a bit upbeat and everything. So far everything has just been everything has been like really dreary and dark. And some songs even quite bleak. And honestly, I'm loving it. It is time to check out Floriography. For the sake of doing this video, I'm already familiar with the song like I mentioned before, but for the sake of this, time for Floriography. And so far, this is the only song where I'm familiar with the story. I don't care if I talk over it because I already have a full-blown reaction video to this already. But already knowing like some of the inspiration for this particular song also just helps to fuel me feeling like this release is their darkest release. Because it's about like the language of flowers to convey messages to people.
I've been listening to ghosts, imperceptible but so close, searching for whispers to expose. I hope you're messaging me in gold, been reading all the things you wrote, every insignificant footnote. Did you leave a mark on a tree that reminded you of you and me? Have you been trying to visit me in my dreams lately? Will you write me a song in cryptography? Will you talk to me through Floriography? Will you throw me a letter into the raging sea, or should I stop?
I still don't know if that's her hitting those really high notes in the track or if they're using a theremin. I'm not sure which of the two it is, because it could easily be a theremin. But Zora also can get rather high, so you never know.
Must I heat up a piece of paper to reveal
so good. Such a beautiful song with such a good music video. Just, I love it. Like, this release, like I said, it's very dark, it's very spooky, it's very haunting. And it has just been incredible so far. Just going based off of first impressions and everything so far. Like, I'm really loving this. I'm loving this release a lot. By the way, calling this album 1,000 Little Deaths so far has been a really great decision. Even though I know that it's a reference to a line in the song Heartbeat from what I've read and everything, it's very fitting for the tone and the vibe of this release, and I'm digging it. Next song is the Catastrophe That Is Us. This I'm curious about. It's another lyric video. So far I feel like it's like every other one is a lyric video.
My soul is in a state of atrophy. We should come back into my life and make it a catastrophe. I need it, I breathe it, my love. The catastrophe that is us. I'm supposed to hate you deeply. I do, I really do. But I need you unseeingly. I am willing to set everything in place. 'Cause without these flames, I'll only have dark days. I need it, I breathe it, my love. The catastrophe that is us, 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 us. I'm supposed to hate you deeply. I do, I really do. But I need you unseeingly. I'm supposed to hate you deeply. I do, I really do. But I need you I feel like a revenant ever since I walked away. It became so evident I made a horrible mistake. And I revive us with a kiss of death. 'Cause it's the best I'll ever have. I'm ruin my life in 1,000 different ways. 'Cause I've lost all color in my face. And I need you here to make me blush. I need the catastrophe that is us, 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 us. I'm supposed to hate you deeply. I do, I
The battery's about to die, so I'm gonna pause real quick, change the battery, and I'll be right back.
Catastrophe that is us.
Okay, so slightly change in position possibly, but I had to charge my batteries because apparently None of my other batteries were fully charged, so I had to charge them up real quick. I actually got 2 of them still charging right now. Charged this one up for about 30 minutes, and it's only halfway there. So hopefully we will have enough juice on one of my other 2 batteries by the time this one dies, because it will die eventually. So yeah, but yeah, finished listening to that song off camera though. Lovely track. Lovely track. Again, continuing on the themes of this release being like a bit more dark, a bit more atmospheric, a bit more, I don't want to necessarily say spooky, but definitely more haunting. So let's go ahead and dip on into the 7th, the 7th song on the album, which is A Last Sigh of Bliss, which this also has a music video, so I'm gonna cue in. Oh, okay. I was not expecting a hard intro at all.
Although your touch feels cold, it's making me warm, and your soul seems old. Your airy form like a gust of wind, leaving shivers within, light and haunting. A gentle brush on my skin, and I might freeze to death in your arms, but all I can feel is warmth. I might freeze to death by your kiss when my lungs give a last sigh of bliss. Although the night is bleak, to me it feels sunny. I'm like a bee drowning in honey when you sing me my last lullaby, while you gently take me to the other side. You might be a dream, a specter, leaving a lingering taste of nectar when you kiss my blue lips one last time, and gently take me to the other side. And I might freeze to death in your arms, but all I can feel is warmth. I might freeze to death by your kiss when my lungs give a last sigh of bliss.
I don't think I've ever heard them have
You are
this kind of approach before.
that drifts into my bedroom window on a warm July night, most intoxicating at eventide. With your breath of summer's eve, you take away my beautiful thing. Now I'm paradoxically undressing. I'm so cold, but it feels so refreshing. Oh, I might freeze to death in your arms, but all I can feel is warmth. I might freeze to death by your kiss when my lungs give a last sigh of bliss. Oh, I might freeze to death in your arms, but all I can feel is warmth. I might freeze to death by your kiss when my lungs give a last sigh of bliss. In your arms, all I can feel is warmth. I might freeze to death when my lungs give a last sigh of bliss.
That's a really nice shot right there. This is the most upbeat track on the album. It has a really good, like, solid flow to it and just a really strong sound and vibe from like start to finish. I really love like that bridge and that build up to like the final chorus where it's just like, where it's like almost like that in between of like singing and speaking, and it's like a bit more fast paced and everything to be able to go along with the tone of the guitars. That was such a fun little touch. In terms of it contrasting with the vibe of the album and being something like very different for them, I feel like this is like this album's version of Spirit of Forgetfulness, which I love that song. Love that song. Thought that it was a gorgeous song and everything, but it definitely stood out on A Dark Euphony because it's so very different from what we're so used to hearing them do. And that's exactly what this is giving here as well. Like, it very much feels like a Blackbriar song, kind of like a Spirit of Forgetfulness. But it's almost like the direction and the pacing of it is so different from what we're used to. Also, like, it's a little bit, I don't want to necessarily say jarring. Don't mind me, I gotta clip my nail real quick. It's not so much jarring in a sense because it still, again, feels like them. It has like that bit of atmosphere to it. But considering how all the other songs, for the most part, on the album so far have been like very dark and broody, and then this is like a bit more upbeat, it definitely stands out a bit because of that. Not in a bad way by any means necessary, but just in conjunction with the rest of the release. Next up is Green Light Across the Bay. Oh, is this about The Great Gatsby? If so, very interesting choice for these guys, but at the same time though, not a bad choice either. By the way, I know that some people hate on the 2013 Great Gatsby film, and especially the soundtrack, but I actually really love that movie and I love the soundtrack. So anyways, let's get back on course with this.
Like every siren story, death's inevitable memento mori. Like all the siren lore, I'll never make it ashore.
Again, back to like that gothic atmosphere again.
I'm standing on the dock like Gatsby.
Yeah.
With my arms reaching out towards the green light that ripples in the water. Should I jump in or turn around? Like an endless statue of self-deceit, luring me, but we can never be. Luring me, but we can never be. Like every siren story, that's inevitable memento mori. Like all the
Oh, the piano in the background. Oh,
like every siren story, that's inevitable
those vocals back there too.
I'm throwing parties like Gatsby, hoping you'd come for me and crash the party. But all that's crashing is me. Within the waves, against the rocks,
That was so good. That was so good. This is definitely like quintessential Blackbriar right here, and I love it so, so much. And like that build up in the bridge, so good. Oh, that was wonderful. I love how I'm not the only one who, after reading the title of the song, thought, is this a Gatsby reference? I'm so glad that somebody else in the comments caught on to it that early, like me. Like, this was so good. Like I said, not at all what I was expecting for them to do. And is it about Gatsby? No. But it references it, though, because of that longing for someone that you cannot have, or better yet, should not have. And that's what, like, basically the storyline for, like, Gatsby's love for, oh god, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. But it's basically that situation where it's just like, yeah, they deeply love each other, but they shouldn't love each other. But they still decide to, like, have the affair and everything, and it's just like a toxic love story. And god, it's so good. This is so good. I love this song. This was a really good one. Alright, so next up we have I Buried Us. This is the song, like I said, I tried to film a reaction to, but then my battery died. Not my battery died, but then my camera ran out of space in the middle of me filming the reaction. So we're gonna check this out today in its entirety. So time for I Buried Us.
I got lost in the garden and crossed a boundary where garden meets wilderness. I felt the shift profoundly. We would have been unlikely. We would have been fractious. And in my mind I buried us right beneath the Texas. Lying side by side, after life, I feel my rotten heart burn as I yearn to feel some warmth, to be alive. In my mind, I buried us side by side. We belong to the earth now, right beneath the Texas. In the
This song has such a winter kind of vibe to it.
too fractious, wonderfully unlikely. Would we have shone brightly? Whenever I close my eyes, we're still dancing in the afterlife. Buried side by side, afterlife. I feel my rotten heart burn as I yearn to
That was such a great little video and such a lovely little song as well. Like I said, it just, the setting of it being in like the snow. Okay, I got cut off by my camera as I was talking, so let me just reiterate what I was just saying and I'll fix it in editing. As twisted and chaotic as this is about to sound, it kind of gives like Christmas. It kind of gives Christmas and everything, like a gothic Christmas kind of vibe. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. One thing I will mention though, and this is something that might have been the case, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't vouch for this. But something that I did notice when watching this particular music video are like the bits where you see Sora singing to the camera while she's inside the coffin and it's like covering her and everything. You don't see any fog at all. And I'm thinking what they did was that they did some movie magic here and raised the lid a bit to keep it from fogging up, so that way you can actually see her a little bit more clearly. Because if they would have kept that thing closed as she's singing during those bits, it would have fogged up. I know that they, like, the people behind them with making their music videos, because I'm pretty sure it's like certain members in the band that are like just cinematic wizards. Like, they know their way around cinematography and everything, so they probably knew to be like, hey, it's gonna look better this way, we do it this way. Who knows, people at Blackbriar might see this video. They've seen me do reactions to some of their videos. I remember actually seeing in the recommended videos right now for the music video for Moonflower, I referenced in my reaction video to that I felt a little bit weird seeing them running in the woods. Well, I say running in the woods, running in the grass at night, not barefoot, wearing socks. And it just made me feel really uncomfortable that they were wearing socks running in the grass at night. But then, like, someone in the band had commented being like, it was really cold that night, so we had to have socks on to keep our feet warm. And I was just like, you know what? Fair enough. Still doesn't make me any less comfortable about witnessing that. But at the same time, though, it makes sense. Who knows? Maybe they'll watch this and enlighten me in the comments. Who knows? I don't know. I would not be surprised if people don't really watch this video because it's gonna be so long. I thought this was a lovely little song, though. And it is now time to move on to the final song and video for this album, and that is for Heartbeat. And this is the only animated music video for this release. I want to say, wasn't it not a Dark Euphony, but the Cause of Shipwreck? Didn't they have multiple animated videos for that? Or am I getting things confused and whatnot? I could be getting things confused, and they probably only have one animated video. This album has been lovely so far, and I'm really curious as to how this final song is going to go. And I'm tempted to go ahead and switch out my battery because it's already running low. But I'm also tempted to keep going. But I also don't want to risk having to stop recording in the middle of me reacting to this. I'm gonna switch batteries real quick, and then we'll get back to your scheduled programming. Let's go ahead and dive on into Heartbeat, which, like I talked about earlier, is where the title of this album comes from. Is somewhere in this song. So let's go. Oh wait, is this video going to reference all the other music videos? Oh, if so, I'm gonna love this. Like I mentioned earlier, I love Olympians are referential in their music videos.
And I've got something you might like, a carrion heart. Will you take me on a flight? Carry me away. Let me hang from your clothes into the howling winds. 'Cause I
Heartbeat looks very similar to the lead singer. I think her name is Edna.
Whispering, here she comes. Please don't leave me here, eroding. Hold me in your Take me into your nest, high up on a mountain and lay me to rest. I died 1,000 little deaths, human vultures snatch my body away. Take me into your nest, high up on the mountain and lay me to rest.
Oh, it's hard to describe the sensations and everything with this particular one because it almost was feeling as if it was almost about to go in like a type of direction as like say like Let It Be Gone during the bridge, where it just like it just has this really intense escalation where it was getting there and everything. Like it built up to that intense escalation and I was wanting it just to go a little bit further. That being said though, however, I still really enjoyed this a lot. It was really good. Just dark and like spooky. It's haunting. I really like the final chorus where it's on like the the early parts of the chorus blending in with like the post-chorus together. It's just like a really solid way to exit this album. Headphones are off. It is time to give my thoughts. Obviously, this is just a first impression review. Like I mentioned like earlier on in this video, in order for me to give a very solid review and to give my undivided thoughts on this and like my full thoughts on it, I need to listen to this release multiple times over and over and over. Like I need to figure out like what my favorites are and everything. I need to figure out like things that I wish were present, things that I wish that weren't present. Like just going around and just really getting into this release. But I will say this though, I love this. This is a really gorgeous album. Something that I was a little bit nervous about, I'm not gonna lie, was that this was gonna sound a little too similar to the previous two albums, because the previous two full-length albums, so like The Cause of Shipwreck and A Dark Euphony, I was about to call it Forever and a Day. No, the vibes are very similar to one another. Like, yeah, there are aspects of them that set them apart from one another, but there are a lot of strong similarities because they both tie into like where the band started at with their first few EPs. Like you had Fractured Fairy Tales, We'd Rather Burn, and then Our Mortal Remains being like their first 3 EPs. And then there's also some like random singles thrown in there as well. Like you have like the actual full-length albums on like The Cause of Shipwreck, A Dark Euphony, and 1,000 Little Deaths. These guys have a lot of music under their belts, and because of that, things can become stale over time. And something that I was a little bit nervous about with this release is the fact that like I said, A Dark Euphony and The Cause of Shipwreck followed that formula that they've had for a long time. Yes, they experimented with things and whatnot and tried out new things and explored different soundscapes and whatnot to keep them fresh, but they still were very much what you would expect from these guys. This release though, however, is very different. Like I mentioned very early on, I was getting like the vibes of like this is just some like very quintessential gothic metal and everything. Like it just has that gothic literature vibe running through it in its entirety, and it's just dark, it's broody, it's atmospheric, and just so wonderful. Like, I knew that I would enjoy this release. Do not get me wrong. I knew I would enjoy this release. But I did not expect it to be this different for them. And for it to be this good. Ooh. I'm definitely going to be listening to this for about like another week or so. I can already tell I'm going to be listening to this release for a while and everything, because it's like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, so I know I'm going to be listening to it a lot. Alright, so the vinyl is still available. Okay, good to know. I will be ordering it today. I work the next 3 days, so I will be listening to this over and over again in my car quite a few times leading up to me. Well, I say leading up to my day off, but no, like, even on my day off, I'm probably gonna end up listening to this on Friday. So yeah, today is Monday. I'm off on Friday, and then I then work Saturday through Thursday. That's gonna be fun. But I will be off for 5 days because I will be going to Florida for 4 days and then have a 5th day to just be here to recover after possibly potentially being on the road all day on that Monday coming back. I'm thinking so far my top 2 that I'm really loving so far off the album are Bluebeard's Chamber and Green Light Across the Bay. I think those are like my favorites as of right now. Hey guys, editing me here. I just want to chime in real quick to give a little tidbit here and everything. Maybe a couple, I might be back. So I just want to quickly say real quick that, yeah, you know that one band member that's in the music video that plays like the husband in The Fossilized Widow? Yeah, him. He's very, very attractive. He's very, very attractive. So it was some nice eye candy watching him. So I just want to put that out there. I kept my gayness under control while I was filming this, but I felt really bad about not mentioning it. So that's why I'm mentioning it now. So whomever you are, just so you know, I find you to be very attractive. So yeah. That is it, you guys. That is it for my first ever full-length album reaction video. How did you guys feel about it? Ignore the dog if you guys can hear the dog, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do album reaction videos more in the future, please let me know and I will keep that in mind. Especially considering that like I've been extremely inconsistent with videos and everything. It might be a fun little way for me to do reaction videos and whatnot, to just do a big one every once in a while with doing an album reaction. Granted, the only upcoming release that I have on my list of releases to check out for this year is the new Remnant album, The Silver Sea, which comes out in October, so next month on the 24th. That's the only release I have on my list right now of like things that I will need to check out eventually. Also, ignore this box and my bathroom. Okay, I have a tent in there because I'm going to the beach. So it's a beach tent. I need to test it out. Probably gonna do that tomorrow before I go to work. Anyways, I'm rambling. When I was filming this video, I completely forgot that I didn't have Marcelo Bovio's new EP, Harmonies Unveiled, on my list. I didn't have it on my list. I knew that that release was coming up, but I didn't have it on my list at the time. It is on my list. It actually launched today as of when I'm editing this video. I'm editing this on the 5th, so September 5th is when I'm editing this video. Hopefully I'm getting this out on Monday. It better be going up on Monday. Maybe Wednesday. I might post it on Wednesday to have it just go up in the middle of the week. Also have Spit 25 from Kitty on my EPs as well that I need to check out too. So those are the releases that are presently on my list of releases to check out. So yeah, which that Kitty EP comes out on the 19th. So I also didn't have that one written down either. So that's why I didn't mention those. I just didn't have them written down at the time, but I have them written down right now. So just letting you guys know that real quick. Let me know how you guys felt about this format, because again, I think that this would be a fun little thing to do every so often and everything, to like do something different and everything on this channel. But let me know if this was a bit too much or if you want to see more of like album reactions. And hell, if you guys want me to react to like albums that have been out for a while and just to have me react to them as a whole, let me know in the comments below because that could also possibly be fun. That's gonna be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until I see you guys in my next one, whenever that might be, because I really don't know. So yeah, goodbye.